Hey guys, thank you both for coming. Thank you for coming. You guys don't know this is our seniors' last show. Our seniors, this is something to do soon, but it's two of my favorite improvisers of all time. Two of my favorite improvisers. Talented folk that I know. Our friends, we got three of our best friends graduating, and this is a very important show for all of us. So be so kind as to welcome us onto the stage for this senior show tonight on the spot improv.
Tonight, but first and foremost, I just want to say that we are grateful for you guys coming here and grateful for you to come and watch On the Spot, which is named after the fact that we say and do everything made up entirely on the spot. I'm one of your seniors, Ainsley.
I'm your other senior, Annalise.
I'm Tess.
I'm Emmett.
I'm McKenna.
Calvin.
Laura.
Drew. Bryson. Evan. Logan.
Jared. And that is...
Harrison!
And Josh. All right, so let's get things started. So we're going to be playing a little crowd favorite known as Objection. So how this game works, we'll have one person talking in the front about anything at all, and then if somebody has something to say against what they've said, they'll yell,
Objection!
And then we'll go through the line and pick whoever is going to win that objection. So, you want to go first?
Sure. For a word of suggestion, what is something you're looking forward to doing on summer break? The whole audience.
Concerts. Vacation.
Let's do, I heard concerts. Does anyone know a lot about concerts or something we would talk about regarding concerts? Josh, I saw your hand first. Josh, get up there. And we get every objection started with a 3, 2, 1. That was practice, and now we are doing it for real this time. We get every objection started with a 3, 2, 1.
Fun fact, never been to a concert. But that's all about to change this Sunday night, okay, folks? Because I'm going to the Magdalena Bay concert in Kansas City.
Objection!
Logan.
Josh is not gonna be going to that.
Emmett.
I, in addition to not ever going to a concert, am not going to that concert.
Logan, let's hear about it.
I decided to cut Josh off and say what he's gonna finish. What he was gonna say. I'm finishing what he's gonna say. He's got like a band thing that night. What? He's got like a band thing that is not for that.
Objection! I was getting there, and then you cut me off.
Logan, keep going.
and he has to like be there. He's gonna be like in Manhattan, but the concert's in like KC, and he's gonna be like driving all the way there. It's gonna be like a huge like road trip. It's gonna be like a solo Josh adventure, but he's gonna make it, and we're gonna listen to
Objection.
Drew.
I think a solo Josh adventure sounds fun. Solo Josh adventure sounds like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I don't talk about it.
Calvin.
I mean, one time I drove like 6 hours to a concert. It was pretty fun.
Laura.
I used to drive a Honda Civic that has bullet holes through the front.
If a Spotty's never really solo, we're all in each other's brains.
Laura, let's hear about your holes. Why are you fucking clapping?
I used to drive my first car that I ever had. I bought for $1 from my aunt, who she's really nice and super cool, and she's watching this right now. And my dad thought he could fix my car because there was like rust on it, and he poured a bunch of like rust like away stuff, and then it melted my hood, and it looks like someone shot my hood.
I got a car for $400 with no bullet holes.
I drive a perfectly fine Honda Civic right now.
Evan.
Oh, they actually were bullet holes. I was letting the Draco sing on your car.
One time I took my car through the car wash, and the roof broke and water started like flooding in.
Well, I need to hear about that. McKenna, get up there.
Okay, so I drive a Volkswagen Beetle convertible car, and one day me and my friends were like, your car's kind of dirty, we're going to take it through the car wash. And then one of my other friends was like, wouldn't it be so funny if water just started spilling through the top? And I'm like, no, that's not. And so we go through and we're starting driving, and then one of my friends is like, something's dripping on me. And I turn around, and what do I see? The little, like, it's like a plastic, it's not even like a real window, it's like a plastic window, and it's broken, and water's starting flooding in my car. And I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I had to replace I had to get like a whole new convertible top.
When I was in high school, me and my friend used to go to Raising Cane's and buy chicken sandwiches, and then go to the car wash and try to eat the whole chicken sandwich before they ended up.
Stand up there, Drew. 30 seconds.
Yeah, so the Raising Cane's, it like had just recently gotten built in Manhattan, and we were like, oh my god, we have to eat there all the freaking time. And I really like chicken sandwiches, but you would get them and they would be really, really hot. And so you would drive to the car wash that's not too far from Raising Cane's, and you would.
Evan.
A car wash is like, that's not that fast to eat a chicken sandwich. It's hot. It's a hot chicken sandwich.
Jess, today I tried to thaw my chicken, and it broke my knife.
I've been getting a faster car wash.
I want to hear about the knife breaking. Okay, so my chicken, I was trying to thaw, but I couldn't because it was frozen. I was stupid. And then I wrapped it in aluminum foil. I don't really know why, but I did. And then I tried to cut it in half, and my knife broke in the chicken.
Chicken fingers in the air fryer, and I subsisted off of them for like a whole month.
Laura.
For just $50 a month, you too can subscribe to this.
McKenna.
One time I microwaved shrimp, which you cannot do, and it sunk up the whole like first floor level of my high school.
Drew.
I'm too scared to cook chicken. I think I'll get myself salmonella.
Tell us about that, Drew.
Yeah, so I'm still like a freshman, and I live in the dorms, and there's no like real good way to cook anything at the dorm, so I just don't even try. I don't.
Chicken, and then you don't get salmonella.
Get in there. Get in there.
So these chicken fingers, right? They're already cooked. And
Salmonella sounds like salmon. That's weird.
Our next game is Late to Work. So can I get the rest of our spotties alongside our lovely senior spotty? Can we get another round of applause for Ainsley?
Hey, we're
No, period. I was like, we'll do another round of applause, I guess. Okay, so how Late to Work works is that someone is going to be late to work. Who's late to work? Laura, get out of here, Laura. Get out of here, get out of here. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Bye, Laura. So Laura's late to work, but she doesn't know why, and we're going to figure that out together here right now. So what is it? First is like, what are you driving?
Why were they
The
late?
reason.
How they got there.
Yes. Okay. What is something that could interrupt like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade?
An ostrich.
Should we do ostrich, or is work riding an ostrich, or a hailstorm, or a hailstorm of ostriches? You could do tornado. Tornado. Okay, tornado. We'll do tornado. Tornado is what caused Laura to be late to work. So, what does Laura ride to get to work? How does she get to work instead because the tornado disrupted her original means of transportation? Okay, we'll do chicken jockey. So Laura was derailed by a tornado and then got to work via chicken jockey. And then where does Laura work? Right? Yeah, I'm a bad senior. I keep looking at Ainsley. She's the younger member. Where does Laura work? Where do they all work? Microsoft. IKEA. Okay, IKEA. So let's review. Laura got disrupted by a
Tornado.
So she had to ride a chicken jockey. And where do you all work?
IKEA.
Let's clap Laura back in.
Sorry, oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're 20 minutes late. I sure hope your stories align.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like
Because your friends filled me in.
yeah, it's crazy out there. I was on a carousel. I was on a swing set. I was in a fucking.
Hey guys, how's the work going back here?
She's fine. She's fine.
Hammering away, I see. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, keep up the hard work. Try to keep it down. Our guests don't like that.
Yep. Sorry. I was in a tornado.
How did you even get here?
Well, you see, well, you know, there's these birds, and I decided to hitch a ride off the bird,
Some might say that.
off the chicken, off the ducks, off the quack, off.
Were you busy watching the Kentucky Derby?
No, no, I wasn't busy. I was.
Because you're
Sorry.
riding on thin ice.
Oh, I. It's crazy that you would say that. Are you feeling okay?
See, why can't you be more like my model employees?
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry.
Maybe you were stuck at the movies. Oh, stuck playing hooky at the movies. You know where all the kids are now.
Some weird illusions that you're saying.
Yelling stuff at the movies.
Yelling stuff at. Oh my God! You know, I tethered him outside. I was riding my chicken because I'm a chicken jockey.
You know what? I believe you. You know what?
You do. Good.
Let's just
thanks.
all.
I just wanted to say
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, guys. Let's all just say our company motto together.
Oh yeah.
Quit with the carpentry, boys.
Carpentry. Yeah. I love building things.
We're full of good ideas
because we work at IKEA. All right. Well, that was fun. I really want to know what was happening behind me. I heard a lot of loud noises. I can't wait to watch the live stream back. But before we get to that, we're going to be playing some human props. Can I get 2 more spotties up here for that? All right, so how this game works is technically we will be doing a 2-person scene. Each character is going to have a human prop that can become any object of their desire.
Self-demo.
So for word of suggestion, what is some place that you visit regularly? I like the Fiend. I visit there a lot. I'm sick a lot. Okay, so our word of suggestion is the Fiend, and we get every game started with 3, 2, 1.
Nurse, nurse, nurse. Oh, dear nurse.
Do you have a trash can for my tissue?
Yes.
Do you have a trash can for my tissue?
Yes.
just put it in my tissue. Oh, well, before I was so rudely interrupted, I was actually about to reach in my crossbody bag. Okay. Well, look, I know. Thank you for being in at work.
Do you have a trash can?
It's right where the first one was.
Trash can.
Okay, if I may, today's assignments are as follows.
Do I get a crossbody?
Talk to me about that later.
I found one on the floor. Now we twin. You don't
Okay.
want to twin with me?
I'm pulling out my clipboard with all the assignments today. Okay?
I want to see if mine has a clipboard. Oh my god, it does!
So underneath this doodle here, you're not even listening. Okay,
Well, I have the clipboard, so I can read what you're about to
I'm
tell
moving
me.
you to memory care.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I'm pissed off now. Look at the steam coming out of my head. Look at the steam coming out of my. I'm so pissed off.
Is that why you wore red?
Yes. Urgh.
Well, I wore blue because I'm calm.
Okay.
This is my calm steam. Hey! Hey! I need a shield. I have my shield.
No.
Why are you bringing knives to work, man?
It's a scalpel. It's part of my job. Doctor.
But we're not like the surgery brand. You have an open heart just in your front pocket?
Duh.
That can't be sanitary.
It's covered up by my crossbody bag.
Does my crossbody have a heart open organ in it? I'm checking. This is me checking my crossbody.
Okay.
Yeah, mine just had a gallbladder in it. I don't want the gallbladder, I want the heart one. Can we trade crossbodies?
Let me think.
You rub your crossbody on your head.
I'm thinking. This is me thinking. This is.
That does kind of help a bit. Okay, can I ask you a trivia question and then you answer one without rubbing the crossbody and then the other one you rub it with?
Yes, but only if I get to stand at my podium.
Your crossbody? That's like a Mary Poppins bag. What the hell do you? Well, now you don't have your crossbody on you. You put it on the floor.
Yes, I put my crossbody on the floor because I was holding my podium.
Well, now I have to think about a trivia question. What color is the sky?
Blue.
Okay, now get the crossbody back.
Okay.
What color is the moon? You're supposed to rub the crossbody, yeah. You really don't know?
Well, last I checked, it was made of cheese, but cheese is both white and yellow. And
I'm gonna
sometimes
Google
orange.
it on my laptop.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna call my mom.
I got one of those darn AI pop-ups that tell you very obviously false information because the moon isn't blue. Some might say that the blue is election.
Mother, no, Mother.
I don't want AI. I want Google.
Mother, stop yelling at my mother.
The moon is a light, baby.
Cousin Agnes is a terrible nurse.
I know the answer.
Oh, I'm getting a call on the other line.
Hello?
Dude.
Well, I know the answer to the trivia question.
Is this me phoning a friend?
Well, I'm phoning.
If it's going to count as me phoning a friend, then I don't want to use it. There might be a harder
No,
question.
I just know the answer. I'm going to win the trivia.
Oh, another call. My third phone is
Hey.
my third phone. I mean my pager because I'm a doctor.
Dude.
All doctors have pagers.
Why don't I have a pager? I just have this crossbody.
If you had a pager, I'd be worried because I'd think you were a drug dealer.
Oh, but I have two phones.
For
this trivia question.
Okay.
Can I answer the trivia question now?
It's your question.
Yeah, but I know what the answer is.
Yes.
The moon is a light beige. Is that right? Did I win?
It's your question.
But I didn't know if it was right. Can you fact check that on Google?
Yeah, let me pull up my iPad.
You have an iPad, man? How much tech do you have?
I'm a doctor.
That's not an answer to having a pager, a laptop, and an iPad. My crossbody just has a gallbladder, a rock, a really, really tangled up stethoscope.
Sorry, I really just want to stand at my podium.
And what else is in here? Oh, I got an iPad now.
Okay.
iPad. Does
So-
yours? What's the password?
I'm not telling you the password.
But I
And
have the
and
iPad
also,
now.
I don't like that our crossbody bags are connected through wormholes.
What do you mean? They're just called Mary Poppins bags. That's
If
the
I were to
brand.
reach into my crossbody bag, the hand would come out and see, it's coming out on your end, and I'm gonna flip you off with it.
Our next game is our long form. Can we get all of our spotties up here for our long form? Okay, so how a long form works, if there's anyone in the audience that has not seen an improv show yet to this day, a long form is a about 20-ish minute long improvised play, and we are going to be doing something called a montage. So how a montage works is that we're going to have two spotties up here, or however many spotties up here, doing a scene, doing a whatever, a scene of whatnots. That could be it. And say someone wants to talk to Laura's character. We'll tap out Calvin, and now we're talking to Laura's character. And then say, we're done with this scene. We're done with the stinkiness. We want this scene to end. Someone will swipe the scene. And then we get an entirely new scene with entirely different characters and entirely different context. Nothing to do with the other one. Awesome. And we will also be doing something called an opener in the beginning, and that's just for us to generate ideas. But it's also fun to watch, so you don't have to close your eyes for that. So how... Thank you. Do you want to get the word of suggestion?
Sure. Can I get a fictional universe?
We also don't have to.
I heard Narnia. Narnia is our word of suggestion. Can we get every long form started? 3, 2, 1.
I'm not leaving this closet.
I am the mighty Aslan.
I'm not coming out.
You have to leave.
Stop
dude.
trying to convince me
You have
to
to
leave
go.
this closet.
You've spent 5 years in Narnia. It's time for you to go back to the real world.
I can spend as long as I want in this
No, you
closet.
can't.
You don't
No.
have to force me to leave the closet.
I'm pretty sure the book is an allegory about learning how to be able to face reality. Let's say that's what it is.
I'm not going in that fucking closet, man. Timmy went in there and he literally never came back. Sometimes I hear his voice. He's saying, "I'm not coming out."
I just think it could be cool. I don't know, just like, I don't know, like I'm like a son of Adam, you're like a daughter of Eve, like
Dude, what?
spend a couple minutes in the closet in my last eternity, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's gross. It's a fucking closet, dude. What's going on in there?
So, like, where do baby centaurs come from?
That's the one with the horse people, right?
Which half horse?
I like to think that they could be
It matters.
both.
It matters which half, the top half or the bottom half.
I want the horse to be on the top.
That's not a centaur.
Then what's that?
That's a dude. That's a dude with a horse.
Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Mrs. Beaver here, and this is Mr. Beaver, and we are getting ready for hibernation.
That's right. This year, hibernation is going to be big, big, big. Big sales, 20% off, 30% off, 40% off.
Woo! Yes.
Hell. BOGO if you care enough.
BOGO.
Say it with me now. Hi, Burn Nation. Say it again. Hi, Burn Nation. Hi, Burn.
I spent a long fucking time in that closet.
It was it like just grandma's old closet with like
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it like abnormal or something?
There's like mothballs and stuff and like yeah.
Oh, okay. I just thought the implication was different. The way you said that, it was like.
Yeah, no, that was totally. I'm glad I could.
57, 58, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59.
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Hey, I found you.
No, I was the finder. I thought I was supposed to find you.
I don't think so.
Well, where's Stephanie? Are we supposed to find?
Yeah, that's the game.
What, are the termites mad about the high pitch frequency too?
So much for the dancers. Where the dancers go?
Wow, honey.
Honey,
It looks great. We're gonna be so set for hibernation.
I know. Yes. Hey, were you smoking in here?
Yes. Of course.
Honey, we have a room for that.
Okay.
You know what happens if you smoke in the wrong room in this cave?
Yes, I understand what happens when you smoke in a beaver dam.
The annoying beeping noise.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. You're as beautiful as the day I met you. Let's celebrate.
Where's our realtor? What are you doing?
Sorry, it was the White Witch. She got me. I'm frozen now. You will never be. You can do it like halfway, but I'm never gonna be able to like.
I got it.
Oh no, that didn't move. Oh. I think you broke ice a little bit, but it's still there. Sorry, dude.
Hey, that's okay.
Yep.
At least you can still talk and stuff.
And I can.
Don't touch my artwork, sir! Don't you dare! You slimy fool! You got someone behind you. These are my snakes! Oh, right. Duh. What is a little schoolboy like you doing wandering into my forest? I was just hanging out with my friend here. Yeah. This is not your friend, this is my arts. What? Yeah. Well, they were my friends first. How do you prove it? War secret handshake. Prove it.
Okay, Yeah. Okay, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom. Okay.
That was fucking disappointing. I've never seen something so stupid. We couldn't show you the real secret handshake because you're right there.
Yeah, and if you maybe
unfroze her.
If you unthawed my arm, you would see some really cool stuff.
Yeah, then we can show you, unfreeze her whole body. It's a full body thing.
If you could do that too, that'd be even better.
It's a full body handshake.
Yeah, it is.
I'm afraid you're just going to scurry off like all of my other art projects.
No. No, I wouldn't do that. I just want to show, like, me and my homies handshake and, like, show you how cool it is. Like, you...
Can I trust you, young one? Can I trust you to not to run away on me? Please don't stand that close to me. Like my husband did. And my kids ran away from me. You think you can scare me with your snake hair? Yes. I've got the ass of a horse. Yeah.
That dumb one right there is going to take the bait. I'm going to... I'm almost got it. Grab the net.
Papa, you're picking on the little one.
Little one, that is a big fish. Get the net.
Lord.
That's what happens when you don't get the net.
Mrs. Anderson taught us about the circle of life today. I didn't even know he could do that.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Fuck. Restart. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Oh God. Okay. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop. Dude, I was trying to get the world record.
Dude, don't be so scared of your shadow.
I was locked in.
Sorry. You scared me. You were.
Also, it's like 8 a.m. Shadow. What are you doing here already? The sun is not in the right direction for you. That's also why I'm freaked out.
I got lonely, so I came out.
You got lonely with all of the darkness of eternity, and you had to come out here to the sun.
So do you not want me here?
I was kind of doing something. Do you not have shadow friends?
I'm going to sleep.
I am the mighty Minotaur with the head of a cow. Like the opposite of the centaur. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. No, I've been experimenting with like a human centipede type thing. You guys didn't need to come into my house. You're in my forest.
Well, we were just trying to sell the last of our Thin Mints, and we're Girl Scouts. Look at our badges.
Do you have any? What are they?
Thin Mints.
No, the other one with lemon in it. The lemon ones.
We have Thin Mints.
Do you have, like any? Like,
Y'all got Samoas?
They don't call them that anymore. I was about to ask for those.
Caramel Delights. And we have Thin Mints.
I think they changed the recipe too, so I don't want that.
Oh, good call. Good call. Sorry. I'll go back.
What sticks up your big ass?
Dude, that's not a nice thing to say.
Hey, my name's Terry, not a stick in his ass.
And you should comment on someone's ass. You know what? I'm turning you into a statue. So.
How are we supposed to get the Girl Scout record now if she's a statue?
The box is so close.
Boss, I didn't know you could do
You
that.
don't even want the Thin Mints. Hey! You have to pay for those, mister.
It's when no one.
Yeah, hey, Glenn. Oh, hey, Vince. So I've been getting complaints again. Hey, Roy. So they sent me in here to do sensitivity training. You can't call them Samoas anymore.
That was my midsection. First things
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, you don't need to talk right now. I'm trying to cover your ass, okay?
Don't call me that.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to cover your midsection.
Derogatory, man.
I know.
I'm just.
You know what, Roy? I think you're jealous because I'm taller and I have a third section attached.
Hey, that's fine. Hey, but we gotta
Kick him. Yeah, hit him. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, whoa.
We've got a standard to uphold here. Look, the gods aren't gonna like us if we keep calling their creatures by the wrong names.
A cookie is a creature?
Yes. Haven't you met Dionysus?
Okay, I'll have you know that Dionysus and I are very good friends.
Okay. Yeah. Is he the one who made you half animal?
Yes.
He's also the one who made me half animal.
Okay, well, it's not a competition because I'm a cooler animal.
Well,
I'm like 2/3 animal.
he's the god of wine and cookies.
He's the god of theater, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pretty sure.
Which is...
And what do theater kids like? Cookies and wine.
Yo, you can't refute that. You can't refute that.
Hey guys, my legs really hurt.
Here, okay.
Can you get my friend back?
I'm going to unfreeze you and let you fall on the ground, and then I'm going to freeze you again. Don't run away.
Take him in.
You also keep turning people into statues.
That was a good test of will. I thought you were going to run away. You can come back in.
Stephanie!
Hey, this ass would like to ask, can y'all do that? Like, I didn't
Turn people
know
into
that was-
statues? It's mostly for like Medusa and other gorgons.
He's chicken.
The fuck is a gorgon? No, I'm a horse. A gorgon is what Medusa is, idiot. Sure. You're the ass of a centaur. What do I care about you?
I'm the abdomen, or whatever the middle section is.
Do not. These are like brothers to me.
They're kind of forced to be your brother.
You know what? You know what I have to say to that? Hey, you. Half of you is frozen in stone now. You can't move. Actually, I want you to leave. So
Plus, which half? Is it like both of the leg? All four?
Yeah, how does that work?
Let's not go.
Can anyone please my friend?
You know, you guys can just go. It's been a really long day.
Were you stroking my leg that whole time?
I missed you. I missed you a lot. You want Thin Mints? Okay, bye. Emergency meeting! Everyone come to the cafeteria right now. Everybody come to the cafeteria right now. Oh my god, come to the cafeteria right now. I just saw red vent.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you have to say about that? Huh?
I was cleaning the bench.
Yeah, you're cleaning.
I was cleaning.
Yeah,
There was pizza and a paperclip. Yes?
Green was my friend.
You two were last seen in Nav together.
Yeah. You're a cheater. Yeah.
A cheater?
Or worse.
Yeah.
A loser.
An eater.
An imposter.
I saw that orange killed green.
Whoa! Whoa, that's a really heavy. That's a really
I
heavy.
watched it happen. I was in there with green and I saw orange kill.
Why were you
Green was
raising
my
your hand?
friend.
Green and I did electrical together. So ha!
But
That doesn't prove anything.
Green can't vouch for you now because you.
Yeah, because you killed Green.
Green,
You killed Green.
Green would if they were still here for me.
I don't
They
think
would, trust.
I don't think so.
It's not fucking swiping.
that?
It's not fucking swiping. It's supposed to turn fucking green. It's not fucking turning green. I feel somebody, there's like a guy walking around trying to kill us. I don't even know what's happening. I was supposed to swipe this goddamn card.
I'm gonna be honest, I was on my phone the whole time we were doing training.
It's you swipe a card. What do you mean training?
Hey guys. What are we doing in here?
You here to kill us?
Oh, if I know.
Oh, kill you.
Oh, that was a painfully not promising response.
How would I do such a thing?
Oh, you know, we're all
I
trapped
didn't
in
like
here.
the way you said that.
Yeah.
And you crouched.
Most,
Like you're hiding something? What are you hiding?
swipe your card.
Empty the trash compactor, then we'll see.
I don't have that one.
Oh.
We don't have that one. It's a fucking all hands on
Like
deck
his
type thing.
story.
We don't have that one.
I think I'm going too fast. Oh, hey guys.
Alright, so we're gonna get things moving along so we can end at a decent time. But our next game is going to be Newscast. Can I get my 5 Spotties up here for that? Alright, so for this game, it's just like it sounds. We are a news company. We have 2 lovely hosts. However, one of them is gonna have something a little bit off about them. Is that you?
That's me.
So what is a physical trait that Annalise could have, or an obsession of some sort?
Upside down today.
Sit in the chairs a centaur. Did anything stick out to you? Maybe a centaur. Annalise is a centaur. And then it's just going to be first over here. We have the weather. Can I get an actual weather phenomenon for us to report on? Normal newscaster. One natural weather phenomenon is going to be flame drops. Over here we have sports. What is something that is a sport? Or what's something that's not a sport that you think should be a sport? Competitive bird watching. Why did you assume position so quick? And over here we are in the field. Can I get an event that has happened at K-State within the past academic year? Josh will be reporting on the K-State dumpster explosion. All right, brief review, Annalise. I'm a centaur. McKenna.
Competitive bird watching.
Josh.
Dumpster.
And for a word of suggestion, can I get something that is in your closet? Your beef? There's beef in your closet. Was it beef? Beef is your word of suggestion?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to KTBA, The Big Beef. You said it better than I ever could, Clyde. I am William Tell, and this is my co-host,
Clyde, riding the lightning thunder.
Clyde Riding Lightning Thunder.
That's my name.
Did you ever explain why you got that little moniker in the middle of it?
Well,
Or was that given?
I was given by my jockey mother.
Oh, your jockey mother.
Yes.
Right.
Run.
So
Run the lightning.
it's less of a nickname and more of just your
My
your
middle
birth
name.
name.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Well, let's look at these notes we have here today.
Yeah. Oh,
With my
okay.
host.
So you have your own set over there, but that's fine.
So, well, I was just thought we
I
could
was
share.
going to say you got a little dirt on this one, but it looks like
Well,
up
you
first.
you can't tell a horse not to run in the fields.
Do people say that? You can lead a horse to fields, but you can't make it not run.
You can lead a horse to fields, but you can't make it swim.
Oh, Clyde, ride the lightning. You are.
What's first?
Oh, we got weather.
I love weather.
With Quincy. Quincy, are you there?
Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy's here. Hey guys.
Hi,
Hey,
Can
sorry,
you hear us?
the weather, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm inside this time.
Inside where, Quincy? How are you going to be able to...
I had to take shelter. There's a lot of flaming rocks falling from the sky is the deal. And so we're inside of a bank. I had to take shelter. Here's the window. And you can see that the locals have actually lined up and have begun catching the rocks inside of gutters in an effort to organize them and put them into large metal tubes so that they could barbecue. They're doing a great job, and there's barbecue lining the streets. It's not safe yet, but as they gather the rocks, we'll have more information and hopefully more of this amazing brisket that we have. It just falls off the bone. It's falling off the bone. It's ridiculous. You guys got to get out here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow. What a beautiful, active community. Most of our people have the dedication to go outside in the weather, but Quincy does things his own way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of jealous that he gets some brisket, but I am a horse, so...
I was going to say, I don't really know where you're going to stand on that, so...
Well, I had a friend that was a cow, but,
Had?
No, he died of old age. Don't worry. Don't worry.
He aged out.
Yeah. he
Okay.
aged. That's the
That's the
scientific
term. People say that.
Yes. Yes, you people that I know so
Clyde.
much about. No.
Who wants a carrot? Who wants a carrot? Wow.
I hope
God,
you don't have
this
any
is
sugar
great.
cubes. Those
This
are
is
like
great.
crack
Oh,
for me.
I might have one after we go to sports.
Okay, guys. Today is something a little interesting. It's competitive bird watching, by the way. They're doing something a little out of sorts for birdies. The birdies and the pigs are at war right now, and they're a little angry. Let's take a closer look. All right, first up is the red bird, and he does absolutely nothing. He's just there. Okay, I got that yellow bird on lineup, and they show. Oh my gosh, the yellow bird multiplied. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow birds hitting the tower. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we have the big black one. What does he do again?
It explodes, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. And let's go back to you, fellas.
Wow.
Love all the animal representation we're getting in the
Exactly.
news today.
You know my favorite?
What?
The green bird that's shaped like a boomerang.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Which one's your favorite, Clyde?
I like the ones that sit on my back and ride me like a jockey.
They do.
Yes, it's like a symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic? Okay.
But I don't know the color of
What's
them because
like
they're always on my back.
That implies that there's like a mutually beneficial...
Yes.
It's like, what are you gaining from that?
Friendship.
Friendship. Wow.
Yes.
But you
and
know what?
sugar cubes.
Oh, you little rascal. Look what I got you. Oh, I'm going to toss it in. Huh? There you go. Yeah, say your line.
Horsing around.
People say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
Now is no time for horsing around.
No.
Because a tragedy has struck.
It's very true. It's very true.
We're going to go to the field.
To the field.
Warning. This content may shock you.
Hello, everybody. My name is George Bush, and I'm reporting for Kansas State University on the campus of Kansas State University here in Manhattan, Kansas.
66506 in Manhattan, Kansas, Riley County, in Kansas, in the best country in the world, and I'm back in the back of this McCain loading dock because, folks, believe it or not, the dumpster, I hardly know her.
Next, Irish. Our next game is Irish drinking song. Can I get my spotties up here for that? Yardy dar.
Raise your hand if you've seen the hit TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, it's actually a good crew. Okay, so we're going to be stealing a game from them, and I'm not going to explain it all. So, can I get a word for that word? Can it be an activity? DIYs. DIYs is our word of suggestion. And we get every song started with a 3, 2, 1.
I went to do some crafting.
I got my yarn and hot glue.
I went to touch, but I went youch, because I got to take a poo.
So I went swiftly to the restroom.
Pulled down my pantaloons.
I closed my eyes and clenched my fists.
My God, is that my poo?
I plunged and plunged for hours.
I didn't know what to do.
It started to overflow.
Overflow meaning my poo.
My feet were soaking wet.
My socks, they were gone.
I had to throw them in the trash.
Until my life was gone.
I called up my plumber.
He said, dude, what?
He said, I'll be over quickly.
And I said, how about $1?
He said, I charge you way more.
Because this is a mess.
There is poop on the walls.
And I'll do my very best.
My poop was finally cleaned up.
All the walls were spiffy.
You could eat them if you wanted to.
But only with the peanut butter brand Jiffy. I got back to my crafting.
And I was oh so happy.
Because when I finished,
I could eat myself a snacky.
You ready for the presentation?
Can you ask me that again? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Sorry, I'll ask you again. You ready for our presentation? Huh? Our presentation. Goal, the one that you were supposed to make.
When did you tell me that?
We talked about, I thought, but
I didn't know there was supposed to be a presentation prepared for tonight.
okay.
Well, we'll just steal Jordan and Laura. The one from the Google Drive?
The one from the Google Drive.
The one from the Google Drive.
That one.
Have you taken a look at it or
I'm sure
anything?
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Hey, welcome.
You guys showed up quick. Hey.
We were so ready to present to you guys today.
We're so excited.
Woo, yeah. So we're going to be presenting about that thing that you're all obviously here for.
That you all bought tickets to see us talk about.
Of course. So without further ado, what is improv?
What is it? By Annalise Wilhock. That's me on the left there.
And Ainsley Olive.
Yes.
So let's get straight into
let's get straight right into it.
the basics.
Now, you guys may be wondering, intro, what is it? What's an introduction?
This is an introduction, and my name's Ainsley, and
I'm Annalise, and we're seniors.
We're seniors. That's us introducing ourselves.
This is our special show.
You speak Italian? Something like that.
clean up our act.
Yeah.
We have to clean up.
This is a professional setting.
Yes. There we are. Yeah.
We will
Yes, we will. We are going to properly defend our thesis tonight.
just like these pictures.
Yep.
We will proudly present our final published journal. How improv lives at the intersection of neuroscience and art.
A. Wilhock, A. Oliver et al. 2025. There's no one else. Just
Oh
us.
my. So our table of context, just to get things rolling smooth. First,
We have to do observations. We have to get that data, quantitative
step.
and qualitative. We
This
have
thing
to
is
have a
wonderful.
research question. To set a
Make
hypothesis.
your hypothesis.
That if-then statement.
And conduct your experiment.
You have to test your data, test your observation to get more data.
But there's a secret step.
Fifth secret step. This is very important. You have to analyze all of this, including the fifth secret step.
Which we'll get into that soon.
Yes.
And then you can conclude.
Write your conclusion and then do the backflip. Backflip,
Which Annalise and I
know how to do.
will totally do later.
First, observation.
Oh. Well, so we can observe a lot wrong with this, right?
Were your shoulders cold? Cold shoulders?
Yeah, they were a bit brisk. The hair was a.
Y'all ever seen Tokyo Ghoul?
I think that's enough to observe it. You can be a lot of different types of people in one life, and I really show you that today. You can observe a lot about a person with one really embarrassing picture, let alone two.
Yep.
Scared.
Yep. Yeah, let's get the next photo up here. This can't be. This has to be an even ratio, right? Right. Right.
At least we've already seen that one. That one's good. That one's good. I'm of age. You look so happy. I'm so happy.
Aww.
You can observe friendship as well, not just cringy.
Relationship. Oh, monkey. We have to question.
Is it an art or science? The guy from Cats the Musical.
Yeah. Art has a lot of things, like coloring books. Science has speakers. Improv has boobs and butts. Yes, we do.
You saw a lot of that?
Well, we're just playing you. We're just playing. We're just playing. Yup. Okay, this is our first class activity you all are to follow. Refer to the following photos. Are these pictures of art, science, or improv? Art. Thank you. Science. It was science, guys. That was a photo of science. That's actually,
I'd say this is art.
yeah, that's art.
I would say that. Now we're on to our hypothesis.
Hypothesis,
So
hypothesis.
let's think about what all we saw and what all that means. If improv is a science, then we will see patterns. If improv is an art, then you heard it here, folks. It's gonna rumble. Aaron Yeager, watch out. We gotta rumble.
That guy's gonna rumble. He's gonna make it rumble in here.
Oh, yeah.
Leading studies show that improv lies at the intersection between science and art.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would all agree. Researchers and Jonathan Tales argue that improv is difficult and admirable.
That's from Lingus et al. 1999.
I think you would all agree. Say something about
Prometheus stole improv from the gods, gave it to us. The gods. What did the gods also give us, Ainsley?
for the arts and science and all of that.
Yeah.
Very important stuff.
Yeah. Wood. That's us, actually, in the lab.
That's what we
us in
were
the lab. So if you want to test if improv's in art or science, which like we did, we
looked
carried
the part.
out multiple year-long experiments.
Yeah, and look good while doing it.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Don't we look good?
That's real.
So the first experiment was improv test number 1. That's. Can you explain to us what that is, Ainsley?
No.
Yeah, I think it would go over their heads a bit. We did dimethylglycoxide into the subject. You need to insert that with the centrifuge and heat it with a hot water bath to like sterilize it. Yellow precipitate determines that art can be separated from science and improv. You know, yellow equals separate.
Formation of an orange precipitate is pretty, but
Angela, you got hungry.
Yeah,
and ate it before we could analyze it.
Not who's to say if that really happened. We're back to our method, but to this time we're hitting our secret step.
Secret step.
I'm sure you're all wondering what that is.
It's really important.
Well, we know what that is.
Secret step. Ad break. Sorry,
but real quick, we do need to hear from our sponsor.
And we have to get money.
Oh.
How'd you get this video? This is crazy. Fun fact, orangutans are my favorite ape.
You're an emoji too, right?
I love the orangutan. Oh, comedic relief. We know a thing or two about that.
Yep. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Right. I got a pen that can write underwater.
It can write other words. Time for the analysis.
Back to what's important here.
Yeah. Let's
refer to the charts. The graphs.
They don't lie.
No. You see, dogs are significantly more there than hamsters.
And rabbits are the lowest. And they all can do backflips.
They can also do backflips. The last step, as you remember.
We're looking at dryness, aridness of the environment,
and drought.
And how much drought.
It plays a factor into your improv skills.
All those D's of dry and drought play into your improv skills.
Does.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Yeah.
One. Next one.
That's easy with a long. In conclusion, point number 1, we talked about
scientific method.
What determines something as art or mechanicalism of sciences? And it's a social construct. Mechanism, got it.
Did you see that one post on Instagram the other day? We'll explain when you present. We'll explain when presenting.
This isn't a goodbye. Just see you later. We love you guys. Thanks.
Is that? Okay. Well, it's that time of the evening where we play everybody's favorite game, Sex Win! Raise your hand if you've never been to one of our shows before. We actually have a couple. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna explain this game either. So, for a word of suggestion, can I get something that you'd like hide under your bed? 2, 1.
Save the spot.
Sex with me is like M&M's the way I'm gonna fill it with peanut butter.
Sex with me is like Eminem the way I leave you stuttering.
Sex with me is like M&M's, the way I'm gonna fill it with nut. Sex with me is like M&M's. Man, there's just too many kinds.
Sex with me is like M&M's, small.
Sex with me is like M&M's. It's normal if it's yellow.
Sex with me is like M&M's, bite-sized.
Sex with me is like M&M's, family size.
Sex with me is like M&M's. You'll end up with stuff all over your hands. Sex with me is like M&M's. I'm really attracted to the proud one.
Sex with me is like M&M's.
Sex with me is like M&M's. Try again. Sex with me is like M&M's. The shoes stay on.
Sex with me is like Emmett.
Sex with me is like M&M's. Sex with me is like M&M's. You always see it before the movie. Sex with me is like M&M's. Here, first we gotta.
Sex with me is like M&M's. The way you bite it and then chew on it.
Oh, now I forgot. Sex with me is like M&M's. It was like one of them was like too sexy, so that then people were like, "Oh my god, it's too sexy! We can't have sexy M&M's." And then like people were like really angry, and they were like protest, and then now it's not sexy anymore.
That green M&M got her boots back.
Did she really?
Yeah. Kitty heels. All right.
Next word of suggestion. What am I holding in my hand? Sex with us is like shovel.
You guys said it. Don't be mad at me. 3, 2, 1.
Sex with me is like shovel. Sex with me is like a shovel. Man, I don't know what to do with this. Sex with me is like a shovel. Holes.
Sex with me is like a shovel. The way I'm all up in that hole.
Sex with me is like a shovel. You dig it in me.
Sex with me is like a shovel. I think I hit something hard.
I mean, pretty much already said it. Sex with me is like a shovel. I'm filling holes.
Sex with me is like a shovel. You want me to grab the base, the wooden shaft, or the tip of it?
Sex with me is like a shovel. The way I be up in there looking for treasure.
Should we do one more word to end our semester?
It's only our third.
Yeah, but we have 10 minutes.
I don't give a shit.
I'll be here.
For a word of suggestion, can I get an activity that you've never done before? Don't say sex.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I'm like working the knob.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way Calvin's got flooded.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I'm pumping the brakes.
Sex with me is like driving a car, you twist it to turn it on.
Sex with me is like driving a car. All you guys got it automatic, but I gotta do it manual.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way mine got destroyed from both ends last year.
Sex with me is like driving a car. I don't care if it's red, I'm going anyway.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way it's going to cost $1,500 to get my clutch replaced tomorrow because I drove in the flood. It's venting, guys.
Vented? Sex with me is like driving a car the way I enter her section.
Sex with me is like driving a car, push to start. Gotta push the button to start.
Jokes, man. Sex with me is like driving a car. I'm gonna put sugar in your gas casket.
Sex with me is like driving the car the way I'm gonna go right on that ass.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I'm laying on that horn.
Sex with me is like driving a car.
Sex to me is like driving a car the way you may need to choke.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I muffle her.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I catalytic converter.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I need an oil change every few months.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I gas her up.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way someone's about to get pissed in.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way it was really stressful when I was learning and it ended up with me crying.
Oh, thanks, guys. Shush. This is terrifying. Sex with me is like driving a car, like I'm ready, and then I get in, I'm like,
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I got a D in my B.
Sit down. Down, boys. Okay, we're gonna do one more word. I don't want to hear any groaning. I don't want to hear any moaning. I don't want to hear. So clearly, some people have some words that they want us to say, but we haven't done it yet. So just shout those out now.
Is that too sad?
Okay, our last word is graduation. 3, 2, 1.
Sex with me is like graduation, summa cum laude.
Sex with me is like graduation. Don't worry, babe. You just pull back the hood.
Sex with me is like graduation, the way they're saying my name.
Sex with me is like graduation, the way I'm about to pomp her circumstance.
Sex with me is like graduation. I hired someone to take pictures.
Sex with me is like graduation, the way I did it once in high school.
Sex with me is like graduation, the way you're putting a cord around my neck.
Sex with me is like graduation. I didn't have it in high school, 2020. That wasn't supposed to be a Debbie Downer.
Nope, that one's gross.
Sex to me is like graduation, the way they ain't coming.
Sex with me is like graduation, the way I had my virginity stole. It's the thing that goes around your neck.
Okay. Sex with me is like graduation. True story. The one time I did it, my tassel fell off. So.
Sex with me is like driving a car the way I do it really fast.
Sex with me is like graduation. I'm just happy I finished. Thank you so much to everybody who's come to our shows this year. We have loved you. They're so cute. The audience? Do you guys
You guys want to do a picture with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard nose thing.
Yes.